Alright, what's up everybody? This is Chakits Krulsawat with Simply Vegas, your Las Vegas realtor, bringing you another property tour. So today we are here in the northwest of the Las Vegas Valley. We are in the master plan community called Providence. However, this property is really not in Providence, and what I mean by that is the area and the location is in Providence, but it's not a part of a Providence, okay? So this is not a part of the master plan community. So today we are going to be taking a tour of this beautiful modern home. It is modern contemporary by Pinnacle. Pinnacle is actually a local builder out here in Las Vegas. And the reason why I'm showing you this property today, because a lot of you guys are very interested in the next gen. And this one definitely does have the next gen on here. Now I'm just kind of pan around here, kind of show you what's going on. So we have one that's being built here. We have a total of 6 properties in this cul-de-sac. What you'll notice here in the North Las Vegas Valley, if you're looking for more land, more of a custom home builder, this is where you're going to get it. Now this right here, the asking price for this home is $1,037,702. Don't ask me how we got that number, but it is what it is. Okay. This is a single-story home. It was constructed in 2020, so it's a complete build. Now this is a standing inventory. Now we know with standing inventories, this is where you get the better deals of things, okay? So you can see it has been fully landscaped in the front, minus the back. This property is 4,260 square feet. It does have a total of 4 bedrooms. Now this is one of my favorite models for this builder here. Now take a look at this courtyard, which is really nice. Right there is the next gen right there, that door access. And I love these windows here. You have a standard spray-on concrete stucco here. Sprayed on pretty heavy. Love the pavers here. Now off to the left, this will take you into the Casita, okay? Kind of pan around. Now the Casita, I believe it's roughly about, what, 900 square feet it is? I believe so. Let me go inside here. All right. So as we enter, you can see the 2 chandeliers here as we come in. It is a little bit dark right now. I could not find where the light switch was for the can lighting here. We do have a nice smooth 20-foot slider, dual pane windows. These are aluminum. The flooring here is porcelain tile. These are 36 by 18. Here's going to be your formal dining. Now the formal dining, you can also use this as an office too as well. Now what you notice about this builder, you'll see that you'll have 4 can lightings in every single room, and also a pre-wire J-box for the ceiling fan. So they spec'd out this property really well. So your 1-in-1 is going to be right here, right there, cable, and the Cat 6. You got the 6-panel door. You got the 5-inch on the baseboards. And you got your central vac here too as well. Let's take a look inside this coat closet. Standard coat closet. Okay. Take you on this side. Property does come with a 4-car garage. Wait till we go into the 4-car garage. It's pretty exciting. And I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. We have a thermostat here. All the doors are 8-foot doors with a 10-foot ceiling. Right here we have a half bath. Now in this half bath, the vanity is a 30-inch vanity with a vessel sink. I believe this vessel sink is about 5 inches, so you're probably looking at a total about like 35 inches right here, which is still, it seems like it's pretty low. I want to say it's a little bit lower because normally on a 36, you're sitting up right about here, okay? Do love the tile glass here and the light fixture above, which is really nice. You got your water closet. Let's take a look at these cabinets here. Solid cabinets, soft closing, which should already be standard at this price. As far as like the price point of this home, the value is here. You definitely get your money's worth with this builder. Now, if you guys want more information about this property, click on the link in the description below. I will have a link. So it looks like your cable outlet and your Cat 6 is right here. So it looks like the headboard would go here. Your half hot is right here. You do have your vinyl windows, dual pane. I think these are Alpine windows too as well. Looks like we need a little bit caulking right there. No big deal. Love the fact that we do have a jumper box here for the AC. Again, you have the 4-can lighting with the J-box pre-wire for the ceiling fan. Coming across to the bathroom here. Again, the only thing I don't like about this is that our vanities are only 30 inches on the vanity, but I do love the color here. Take a look at the color. We got the quartz undermounted countertop. Okay, this is yeah, it's actually quartz. I thought it was Petrofina for a second here. We got the frameless mirror, and the 2 chandeliers, which is nice. Some builders will put it right here. I mean, just depending on the design. But this builder is it's more of a semi-custom. Okay, you definitely have more options to pick and choose from. Definitely do love that tile work there. Love the color on the tile. I mean, look at the trims here as well on the tile right here. Isn't that great? I mean, some builders won't even do that. They'll just tile up to here and not even use this trim on here. But they did a good job. We do have orange peel texture, straight edge on the baseboards. Coming into the second bedroom here. Again, 10-foot ceilings. You do have the 4-can lights and the pre-wire the ceiling fan. 6-panel door. Your 1-in-1 is going to go right here. So your TV will all go here. Surprising they didn't do a Smurf tube. So now if you put a dresser here, kind of blocks the way of the door here. Here's your closet. All standard. Okay. So we got the light switch here. So very interesting. You have a light switch here, right, for probably your half hot. Wow, not too sure how this is played out. Should have been a 4 rocker switch here versus a 3 rocker switch. So that tells me that one of these switches for the ceiling fan, right, is probably just for a fixture light. So number 1, you need to find out, is it rated for a ceiling fan? Number 2 is if you did put a fan, now you have to get a fan with a remote. Also, question is, why was this ran like this versus having 3 rocker switch here? Probably because the reason why is because they have the 2x4s here and they only had enough room. I don't think this was a mistake. It was just the way that this thing could fit here because of the 2x6. The casings on the door, you have a 2-inch on the casing on the doors. They're actually standard casing. Now let's come on down here, but before we do that, I'm gonna pan up real quick. Looks like we have 2 20x20 on the filters. 6-panel door leads you out to the garage here. Now, what I like about this garage, remember it's a 4-car garage. A couple things. If we take a look. We have an 8-foot garage, which is really nice. Standard comes with 6. It has been completely painted, textured baseboards. However, the garage has not been textured. For this deal, I definitely would negotiate that as well on this deal. I guarantee they'll be able to epoxy the floors. AC unit looks like we have a Lennox brand, which is, I like the Lennox brand. Looks like they put everything inside the garage. The furnace, I prefer it to be actually inside of the attic, but again, that is just preference. You have side access to the backyard here. The doors are not insulated. However, if we take a look, you have the MyQ app with Life Master. Now the thing about it is, when you deal with new homes, right, especially if they're not a national company, really check out their home warranties and who their vendors are. I'm not saying it's going to be a problem, but it could be a problem when you deal with a smaller company. And there's nothing wrong with that though. Ooh, look at this, attention to detail. And this is what I talk about. I've just caught this. You see how they tiled this? The floating vanity? They didn't have to do it underneath, but look what they did. See, that is attention to detail. I definitely would add LED lighting underneath there. That would definitely make it pop. But it's just those little attention to details. Gives you a full finish, right? Looks like we have, what, a 48-inch fireplace. Not too sure who this manufacturer is on this fireplace. Okay. But I definitely do love the tile here. You do have the mantle, and it looks like you have cable on the top, power, and you also have wiring for the surround sounds. It does have surround sounds. Now I do love how they tiled this right around, which is really nice. That really gives it that dimension here. I love that. That's kind of cool. Loving that. Now let's come back down here. We're gonna go into the master bedroom. Okay. Master bedroom does have carpet. It's more of an industrial carpet. So we have a phone jack here, which is, I don't know why they have phone jacks anymore. But this room right here is 16 by 19. So this is a large bedroom. I love the fact that there's an access to the door, access to the outside with this door here. See what else we got here. So, couple things. Number one, we have our 1-in-1 here, plus our Smurf tube, okay, which is very unique. I'm not too sure why, oh, sorry, this is not lined up. That tells me there's a stud on this side and the stud on this side, which not too sure why that was done like that. You also have your air filter here. Looks like you do have some pre-wire here for your surround sound. 4-can lighting again. Coming into the spa-like bathroom. One thing that I would probably add on here, and this is just my personal opinion, is I would have tiled this whole thing up here, okay? But I love this little ledge. This is pretty dope. This is pretty sick. Pretty creative idea, okay? Love that. Love this tub though. Fiberglass tub. Now I've noticed the cabinets here are a different color than the other ones. Soft closing cabinets, dovetails. Let's see who the manufacturer is on this thing. Not too sure. We're gonna have to go into the kitchen. Wow. Kind of see the seams here. Doesn't feel that leveled, but that could be an easy fix. Let's take a look at the shower. Yeah, this shower is pretty. The shower's hot, boy. We got a quarter inch on the glass. It does recess about 6 inches. Love this little bench seat here. Got the rainfall. Love it. Looks nice. And I give a quick shout out to my boy Carlos out in El Paso, Texas. Icon. One of the best builders out there. I would say actually the best builder, especially when it comes to modern home designs based upon the price. Carlos, you're probably watching this video right now, and the funny thing about it is I just literally got your text regarding the bike. So I'll definitely send you a text. But anyway, just give you a quick shout out. If you guys have not had a chance to check out Icon, I'll have a link in the description below and show you their designs. They really build unique designs. This company is very creative especially for the price of what you can get and what they do is unbelievable. Hopefully one day they can come out here and build. Carlos, man, we should partner up, man. We got to do something out here. So we got a 48-inch smart panel box. It is locked up right now. One thing that I want you to do is when you build a brand new home, you want to see if there's actually a Smurf tube that's ran all the way out to the street for fiber optics. Because sometimes these neighborhoods, fiber optics have not come in to the or it's not ran to the street yet, but it may eventually, and you want to see if that builder will give you that option. If not, you want to definitely put that Smurf tube in. Now also, what I like about this is whoever spec'd out this home threw in an exhaust fan with the light, because they know it's going to get hot in here. And you know, with these equipments, when they get hot, what tends to happen is things will shut down. Great spec. They did a pretty good job on it. Again, you got the water closet. We're gonna go back out this way. Let's go take a look at the next gen. Or the Casita. We do have a what do you call it right there? And I lost my train of thought. What is that called? Let me know in the comments below, guys. Ooh, take a look at this. Attention to detail again. Like, just these little things tells me the quality and the attention to detail on the builder. Again, we talked about this. They did the tile all the way, and they even took it all the way back here. Some builders will cut it right here, and they won't use this trim. You know what they'll do? They'll just tile it all the way up to here, and you'll see the edge of the tile. But I mean, dang, take a look at that. I think this is like my favorite thing out of the whole house right here. Like, seriously. Now, going back to this, because, you know, sometimes I'm a dumbass. This is actually the central vac. Here's your laundry room. Very large laundry room. 36 on the upper cabinets with a 3-inch crown. Okay. You do have a lot of space for folding clothes. Sink, standard. Faucet, standard. Okay. Gas, dryer. Right here we have our power box. Now, let's see if they actually did some soft closing cabinets on here. If they did the standard. Yep, they did. I was gonna see if I can catch them. That's right. All right, so this is the door to take you into the Casita. That's right, baby. The Casita. All right, so let's just pretend. I'm gonna close that door. Now, look how large this Casita is. There's a bunch of things that I do love about this Casita. I'm gonna point it out. Number one, you got the garage here. You got the kitchen here, right? Minus, right, the stove and the microwave. You can always put a microwave. You can always put a cook countertop stove. However, reason why you can't put a stove here, because if you put a stove, now it's considered multi-dwelling, and now this area or this piece of dirt is not zoned for that. But I've seen some people still run it, okay? But if you decide to sell it, you gotta make sure, right, it actually appraises. So you may have to convert it back, okay? The other thing I like about this, you have a 8-foot vinyl door. Now this one's not aluminum, this is just a bright white dual pane, and again, I think these are Alpine. You do have a side yard, like a backyard or private courtyard. TV would go right here. But most importantly, look at how much window there is to this courtyard. And you also have a front entryway from the courtyard. Brilliant. Love the design. All right, let's start back up here in the front here. So we have 3/4 bath. Love the bench. Nice. Okay. You have a 36-inch on the, actually 30-inch, I'm sorry, on the vanity, which is, I would have went 36 on all of them. Right here we have our own thermostat, which is really nice. And here is our closet. Now typically on these next gens, they would have their own washer and dryer. However, you don't need your own washer and dryer because there's one already here right next to it, right? The room. But I think this is such a brilliant design. Great layout. Now this room right here is probably 13 by 13, so it's a pretty large room. Again, I'll have all the information in the link in the description below. Now this is a gated community too as well, so keep that in mind. Now HOAs here are going to be $280 a month. I know, guys, you're probably thinking, man, that is so expensive. Remember, there's only 6 homes in here, which maintains the neighborhood, right? Taxes, typically 1% of the total sales price. Now, let's go in here. This 2-car garage is bigger than my 2-car garage. Love the fact that you have the windows here. I mean, take a look at this. You got the 2 water heaters there. Now, with the water heaters, I'm going to talk about this. Make sure if you have a water heater, you're building a home, you have a circulation pump, right? This one does. What this does is it circulates the hot water through the house, and you can set it up on a timer. Now this one, let's see here. I've never seen one like this before, but on a circulation, you're constantly having hot water flow through the house. Now, we talked about this. If you are new to the channel, one thing I want you to take a look at is that you can be misled sometimes. You see a 2-car garage in the front, you always want to check, is there about a 2 feet span here? 2 feet span over here. This is a little bit more than a 2-car garage, so it gives you ample storage and ample room. Again, you got the MyQ app on this, which allows it to connect you to Bluetooth for your garage door. So let's go ahead and close this, and let's get right back into the house. But this is beautiful though. Now, let's take a look at the kitchen here. Cabinets, hardware, completely different. The cabinets are the same, besides the hardware, I'm sorry. We do have the beautiful granite here. Wow, they threw a Blanca sink up in here? Wow, this actually really pops, the black and the white. I love this. This sink can run you anywhere from $850 to $1,000 depending on the builder. Definitely do love the backsplash. And they threw 42 upper cabinets on here. Now keep in mind, if you have a 10-foot ceilings, you're gonna have to do a 42 upper cabinets. You can't not do a 36. It's just gonna look awkward, okay? Refrigerator. All right, this one also has 6-can lighting here in the living room here. Also, your dining room would go here, which is really nice. I don't know if we talked about this orange peel straight edge on the cornering. Now let's go take a look at this kitchen, because this kitchen is one of my favorite designs as far as the layout, which makes total sense. We also have another thermostat right there. Now, this kitchen, what I love about this kitchen, on the back side is a pantry, and in addition to that is also, right, a butler's pantry. Now, we talked about that formal dining room. We have one here. This could also be your formal dining room too as well. But what I've seen people do is put a piano or like a, what do you call, like a lounge or whatever is here. Now there's something that I've just caught, and we talked about this. So baseboards here is a little bit warped out, so that's definitely, I would straighten that out. Oops. Before we straighten anything out, we need to straighten this out. All right. Let's take a look at this kitchen countertop. We got a 3-inch on this granite here, which is a beautiful granite. This granite was cut on a 45, which is really nice. Now, the cabinets on here are completely different. They're not full overlay cabinets. They are white cabinets. They're painted cabinets. They're not thermofolds, which is nice. Now, there's nothing wrong with thermofolds. A lot of European cabinets are like that. Again, you do have the Blanca sink. You have the garbage disposal, the push. And you got the Monin appliances. Now, not the appliances, but the fixtures. But keep in mind, the water is very harsh here. So you need to make sure that you have a soft water. Is this a half horsepower? It looks like, I'm thinking, on the garbage disposal. Okay. Now, for the price, take a look at this right here. Cook countertop. This is going to run you about $3,600. Just for this cook countertop right here. Let's see what kind of drawers they got. They got any pull-outs here? Just all standard but heavy duty. Love the appliances. 42 on the uppers with a 3-inch crown. Look at that hood right there. Okay, isn't that gorgeous? You got the built-in refrigerator. Now, folks, this is actually a real built-in refrigerator, okay? Got your microwave here, convection microwave. And look at this. You got your sink for your vegetables, your prep station. Blanca sink too as well. No expenses spared on here. A refrigerator goes here. Now, if you do put a refrigerator here, make sure you get the water line, which they did the water line here. And take a look at this. Pantry, baby. Now, this is very unique. With this pantry, they opened this up right here instead of walling it in. Right? The reason why they did this is because, wait till we go back out. I'll show you what I'm talking about. But love this. Love this. It looks really nice. Now, they could have walled this thing up, but they did this to keep this open, which is a really great concept. Definitely love these light fixtures. Now, let's take a look at here. Decent size dining, formal. Not 4-can lighting, but 6-can lighting. Remember, we talked about this. Lighting plays so much of a role. Now, they did a really good job of speccing this home, man. I ain't trying to toot their horn, but, you know, you got to toot it when it's due, right? You got to toot it when it's due. All right, backyard. This is what you're paying for out here. Now, look at this. This home right here built something. Looks like another Casita or something. Let's take a look here. So, it is 19,122 square feet. I know it's getting a little bit dark right now. It's about 7:10. Here in Las Vegas. Sun is starting to go down a little bit earlier. So it looks like Sierra Air is the one that did this install here. And this is what I'm talking about. You start to get more smaller vendors with these local builders here. Now, Sierra Air is a good company, but Sierra Air, I remember they used to have a lot of accounts with builders. But Focus Plumbing and Focus Air Conditioning, they're starting to pretty much take over. Maybe just all who you know, who knows. You got your water line there, your gas line. You got some floodlights. Looks like they did pre-wire for some cameras right there, which is really nice. So you got your drain swell here. You got your Lennox air conditioning unit. Okay. So there was only, what, 2 condensers? So there's more condensers. I bet you the condensers is probably on top of the roof here. Because these 2 condensers are not going to be enough to supply the house. I guarantee it. Well, take a look at this 20-foot slide here. Also, looks like they did pre-wire. That could be for camera or surround sound. But man, this is a gorgeous home. They did an excellent job here. No joke. Let's take a look at the front again. Hey, if you guys like this video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up, please. Definitely does help the algorithm. Okay. Also, if you haven't subscribed yet to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Wow, very impressive. There goes that black truck again. Hey, let me know what your thoughts are about this property in the comments below. Now, like I said, if you are interested in this property, okay, go ahead and click on the link in the description below, or feel free to contact me anytime. Earnest money deposit on here is $30,000. Taxes $9,250. Okay. Other than that, thank you so much for tuning in. I'm Chakits Krulsawat with Simply Vegas, and have a blessed day.